Advocate Footy video. We're off and running for 2014. Rightio, let's go boys.
We're back.
We're back.
Back for another season, boys. The Advocate Footy Wrap has returned.
It's good to be back.
How are we all feeling after the off-season?
Oh, I've been doing triathlons, mate, just to keep fit. Got an Ironman coming up this weekend, just getting in preparation for, but I'm ready to go. As you can see, just trimmed down so slightly, just down to a small block of flats now.
Yeah, good one, mate. Good one. Look, the season launch held earlier this week for the NTFL. I can't wait for the footy to start, boys. I don't know about you.
I'm very, very excited. The NTFL, we've had player movements. We've got obviously the big marquee players flying down again. Sunday football, night football. It's all happening.
Yeah, as you can see, we've got cricket. Just getting a cricket pitch ready for the Cricket Northwest finals coming up this weekend. But yeah, I can't wait for the footy to start. So many intriguing plot lines and got to be some really good rivalries this year, I think.
Is Aaron McNabb going to sign with Latrobe?
Well, that's the hot word now, isn't it, Jordan? You broke that yesterday. But oh, look, if he goes to Latrobe, they'll really strengthen up their forward line. I think that sort of makes them a serious challenger again to Wynyard. I think they look like they were just dropping off a bit, Latrobe, but I think now, McNabb can really stiffen up that forward line.
And now we understand that this isn't the only signing for Latrobe coming up. We understand that a former AFL player is due to sign for a one-off game. So it's a whisper. There's a Collingwood player, an ex-Collingwood player too.
Okay.
So there's a few excited Pies fans around the coast, I'm sure, but we're just waiting with bated breath to have that confirmed at the moment. So.
At the NTFL launch, we had obviously Andrew Richardson talk about the 15 games and what happens to players if they get to that total. Yeah,
look, it seems like it's pretty standard across the country, Jordan, with this, I guess, regime for suspensions. If you rack up 15 games worth of suspensions, you're essentially deregistered. So some might say it's harsh, some might say it's great. So what are your thoughts, Brad?
I reckon there could be a couple of nervous players who are quickly going back through their records to see how many weeks they've been suspended already, and I reckon you'll see a lot of blokes on good behaviour this year in the NTFL. With the TSL season still a couple of weeks away, we'll focus on the NTFL this week, and obviously the season's coming up in the next weekend. It's going to be another interesting season, Cam. We'll start from the bottom up. East Devonport, they struggled last year. Come good, showed a bit of promise at the end of the season, but they lost a lot of players over the off-season again, didn't they?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be another tough season out there at Girdleston Park. But look, losing that amount of players to the country footy associations, especially good talented youngsters as well, really hurts them. The future of their club. I can't see them getting off the bottom of the ladder this year, but they could spring a few surprises. And I guess next team on the ladder is probably Penguin again. You'd think Jordan probably won't climb up any further. I wouldn't have thought.
No, look, they have lost a bit of experience, but they probably, in saying that, they probably were a bit old last year. Obviously, Brad Davis goes out, Woolridge, I think
Joey Cotton,
Jason Ling as well.
Jason Ling. I'm not sure how many games Plapp's going to play, but look, the inclusions of Mychek and Templeton will shore up their spine, no doubt. But they've got a lot of improving to do in their youngsters. I know they're struggling in the under 19s in terms of numbers, so. Depth is going to be another big one for Penguin, but I can't see them being any better than. They'll be a little bit better than East, but I don't see them contending against the other four sides.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I guess Smithton is the next side to look at.
Massive loss, Damien Bedwin, huge.
Yeah, how do you replace that that amount of goals out of the forward line and his smarts as well?
Yeah, look, Tyrone Morrison will go some way to doing that, but he can't play down forward the whole game. He's going to have to do his ruck duties also, so he's a huge loss, Brad.
Yeah. Oh, look, I think they've still got a really good midfield with Elisha Jared Watling in there, and they'll get plenty of drive into the forward line. But as you said, if Morrison's in the ruck, where's that marking target up forward to kick a winning score each week?
And Smithton have always struggled with height, but the next team up, Ulverston, have done really well in the off-season and recruited Joey Cotton, Justin Rodman, Trent McCrossan. The list goes on, and I think Jack Vanderveen also signed. Yep. So they're huge, 4 big ins, and the height they need down forward.
Yeah, that's right, and I guess most would have them as the big improvers this season. Went from wooden spoon to third.
Big smoky for the flag this year, I reckon.
I think they're going to be right up there challenging Latrobe and Wynyard as well.
Yeah, but Coach Justin Ho said he was going to pull the boots on full time again at the launch as well, so there's another big in for the Robins.
He was pretty confident, said he's ready to go for round one. So look, we'll just see how that pans out. I guess Latrobe is the big question mark. They won the flag last year, but we've probably, general consensus, we've probably got them finishing second or third.
Yeah, probably second. Look, obviously we'll move on to Wynyard in a minute, but Latrobe have lost a big core group of players, which is going to hurt them. If they can grab McNabb, and also obviously Sculthorpe is yet to be seen whether he can play at this level and sustain across a whole season. But you'd think they're going to be they're really good players are still in the top, the
top echelon.
That's it. That's the word I was looking for, Brad. So. Yeah.
I think any time you lose, I think what is it, 8 or 9 premiership players out of a team, it's going to be tough. But I think if we underestimate what Dale Perry can do as a coach and the remaining players that are in the team, I mean, they're a premiership team for a reason. They have added, as you say, Jordan, some good talent in there. So you can't write them off. They are going to be a lot weaker, that's for sure. I think you'd have to go in as premiership.
One thing is they'll definitely lose a game this season, I think.
I think you're probably right there, mate. But look, Brad, Wynyard, look, how are we seeing that they're going to shape up this year?
Yeah, look, they were pretty good last year, Wynyard. They were pretty good, but you'd think with minimal player losses and plenty of good gains like Zane Murphy, 3 blokes from Burnie, including Bryce Hanavier, Nick Pearce back as well up forward line, just to complement Sharman and Cameron Betts.
And Craig Stretton.
Craig Stretton as well. Look,
and they had a few big key injuries to their backmen coming into the finals. They're going to be right to go. So. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're scary.
The big thing for me is how is Errol going to fit all those players into 22?
Yeah, if injury free, he's going to have a few blokes probably unhappy about playing reserves on a Saturday. So I'm sure he will come up with something there. Errol, he's a very cagey man, Errol, from talking to him in the pre-season. But look, I think it's theirs to lose, Wynyard.
I think you're right. It's all about how they gel as a team. These new players, they come back in. Most of them have played for Wynyard before. Just going to be a matter of how they settle in again and team cohesion.
And just a quick shout out to our man Eli Templeton, who debuts for St Kilda tomorrow night. Good luck, buddy. That's a wrap for us. See you next week.
Next.